Hello and welcome, everyone. We're back in the Sea of Thieves tonight. Hello. I see you've changed your name to your... At least you've changed the display of your name to the, your gamer tag. I'd be terrified if my back started audibly screaming at me. I'm sure it's not audibly screaming at you, but it would terrify me if that was the case. Nice. I spent the day here. We're under tornado watch till 10, so I don't really expect much to happen. We've gotten just a splash of thunder here and there. Nothing serious enough to cause any issues. I was visited by Spectrum at 8 this morning. They have replaced my modem with a brand new one. Brand new. My internet plan isn't capable of this, but it's capable of reaching the maximum speeds they have available. So if I upgrade our plan, you know, I'll get better stuff. I think it's actually up to my upload speed, though, because I'm getting about 10 megabits a second upload. I think it was about 6 or 7 before, so that's good. I had to take Rex and Nichols to the vet. Regular checkup, nothing, you know, nobody's sick or anything. I just had to take them for their annual stuff. Beagle had to get all his annuals so we could start taking him back to PetSmart to get his nails trimmed and take him to Doggos so we could hang out with the other pooches. Everybody checked out fine. Just Rex is turning into an old man. We got our new alarm system delivered today. I got that set up. Same alarm company, we just got an upgraded system. Our old one couldn't connect to the dispatch center. This one definitely can, though. It's real fancy. Nice. A lot of orphaned tools. Litch posted in her Discord today about the weather. She's in the same... She's a lot closer to me. She's about an hour and a half away. She was saying that they're scheduled to get severe weather tonight, so that may interrupt her stream. There's a chance it'll interrupt mine, but I think we're close enough. I think both of us are close enough to the mountains. It's going to throw all their predictions out of whack. The mountains play havoc with the weather here. They'll predict a lot of stuff, and none of it ever. It just stays mostly sunny. We get a little bit of rain, because a lot of times the storm systems will buff it up against the mountains, and it'll kind of churn them around and break them up a little bit, so they're not as severe. Okay, Nathan said he was going to join me, but chances are slim that he's going to be able to make it. He got home from work and his son is running a fever, so...
Hey!
Shut up, Lorena!
I have a favor to ask.
I appear to be a skeleton man. Yeah, so Nathan's like, nope. Gonna try to get on, but don't bet on it. I was like, okay, no worries. He's like, I'm sorry, I know I said I'd get on. I was like, I mean, you know, you said that when you didn't know your son was running 103-degree fever, so... you know, that kind of changes the circumstances a little bit there. I totally get it. check a couple of things out. I need to check emissary ledgers. Come on. Okay, so I made it to cadet and I didn't get either of these. So I made it all the way through the titles. Ooh, I got the Magpie's Glory figurehead. I didn't get the sword though. Dang it. Didn't get anywhere with the Reapers. Well, our regional and our owner came to visit the property on Thursday. So yesterday. They came to just check things out and see how they're going. And we're like, oh yeah, everything looks good. And our regional said that out of 12 properties that she runs, which have a total of 10 pools, Diamond Ridge, our property, #1 pool. Best looking pool. Won't matter because I don't think it's gonna open, but we're totally gonna try. We're getting closer and closer. We finally got some acid so I can lower the pH. Because the problem is that the granules we use are basic, so it just keeps raising the pH every time I put chlorine in it, and I can't get the thing to hold chlorine. It won't stay. I've gotten the most I've gotten it to hold is a 2 parts per million reading for half a day. After that, it just crumbles, falls apart into nothing. Come on, DJ. Yeah, it falls apart into nothing. So I put a bunch of chlorine in it yesterday at the end of the day. Mike texted me today and was like, by the way, the chlorine's reading at 7.5 parts per million. And I was like, holy God! So that's all set. I was like, okay, good. A lot of that should burn off over the weekend because nobody's going to mess with it Saturday and Sunday. So it should sort of lower itself down from getting stuff in it. The chlorine oxidizing all that, and just generally wiping stuff out. It should work itself back down. What was I? Right, I was doing my Merchant Alliance hull because I like that set. I've been getting about like an 8 for the pH for a while. It's supposed to be the perfect reading is about 7.5. 7 is like, why did I put that figurehead on it? There you are.
Hey, hey, hey.
There's always sweaties on. There's a lot more sweaties on the sea now that they've closed down the arena.
So, what later?
Oh, the storage crate, hold on. It's gonna be a sweat-tastic day. I'm doing a bonus stream, not tomorrow, but the next Saturday. So I'll be streaming for a while on Saturday of next week, because that is the Sea of Thieves Community Day. I am currently being joined by Nathan. I'm trying to see if I can get anyone else available to do the stream with me. Tabitha has to work, so she can't. I'm currently have in the works a new... So you know how you've got the hydrate and the posture check? I have one that's a beer mug that says cheers. It's 5,000 points for one redemption, but it makes, instead of drinking anything, like hydrate, you know, now I'm going to use hydrate for like water and Gatorade. And I'll use the cheers one for drinking alcohol. No, never, never, ever will I ever sail with an open crew, ever.
Hey, come over here. I have a
Especially while I'm streaming. That's asking for trouble. Mainly because you have no idea who those people are. And there's a... it's up now, but you can't redeem it because I'm on call. When you select on it, well, like when you select it, it says that it's like I was smart with it. It's like, okay, here's how this is gonna work. You can only redeem it once every 10 minutes. Just so that way I don't get trashed, because according to the terms of service, you aren't allowed to do that on the stream. So that helps prevent that from happening. And I also have it set up where I have it disabled when I'm on call. So that way I can still respond to emergency work orders if necessary. Instead of going, your toilet's clogged, I guess I'll go over there. Just gonna go, you know, I gotta drive 20 minutes to get to the property anyway, so that's bad. Be a lot of bad racked up together. I'm trying to work on a couple of other new redemptions, stuff like that. I'm trying to improve some things. Unfortunately, some of the improvements I want to make, like I want to have a better quality camera, and change a couple of things around, but that requires me making purchases outside of the, like, actually buying stuff. So, some of that I won't be able to do as much. And there's some of it I want to do. Like, I could probably afford to buy a couple of things to improve the stream, but I don't really want to until we get, like, settled into a house. That way I can, you know, that way we're somewhere more permanent. There's a brig out there. Yep, definitely a brig. Is that that's not a dagger tooth, is it? Yeah, that's dagger tooth. I want to do more video editing. It's just tough. I basically have to do specific things for specific streams to make sure that I can actually manage to get the video that I need together in order to ooh, that's bad. In order to get the video together that I need to, like, chop up. There's a part of me that's thinking about doing like an Elgato or some other type of capture device and some sort of editing software. It's a whole thing. I'm not ready to do any of that. Fingers crossed it's somebody who's willing to just leave me alone and let me do what I'm gonna do today, because I was not planning on sailing solo. Nathan's been pretty regular at hopping on here lately, so just about the only streamer I would welcome would be Captain Falcor. God, he posted something. Falcor posted something. He's like my new favorite thing. He's like jumping into other streamers' chats. I mean, like Captain Falcor says, and then he types out the most ridiculous sounding questions that sounds like broken English completely, and they have to like lean all the way in to try to figure out what he's saying. They're like, "Oh my god!" One guy actually stopped mid-sentence and realized what was happening. The other guy made it all the way through it and went, "I just realized you were messing with me." Alright, how am I looking on supplies? I've been worse off. Okay. I'm 85. I might wear the Naval Commander eye patch. I'll have to look at that, see how it looks with the rest of my set. I'm close to maxing out the season. How long do we have? 6 weeks left? I'll get there easy. Build rats. No, I want tall tales. Legendary storyteller. I have to complete this one more time, and it's done. Stars of a Thief. Twice. Wild Rose, I think, is twice. Art of the Trickster, 3 times. Fate of the Morning Star, 3 times. I think Revenge is 3 times. And I think because I did the journals for Shores of Gold, that one's 2 more times. I think I've done it 3 times. Yeah. This one's weird because it's not even completed that many times. It's just return the skull of the Gold Hoarder, which worries me. So let's see. We're in the wilds. Put the brig over there. I could do the Fate at the Morning Star. They're not sailing anywhere. They could have been parked and are done sailing for the day. Nice. I made nothing for dinner because I had some ham for lunch. But lunch was later than normal, so I probably won't be eating anything the rest of the night. Are you moving? No. It just looked like you were for a second. Okay, well, let's do that tall tale. Just start checking boxes, getting closer and closer to the gold curse. There's an achievement for completing all of the tall tales like that. I think there's an achievement for each tall tale. I would very much like those. But oh, I asked her already. I was like, what do you want me to do for dinner? Because I'm not very... She's like, me either. I don't eat anything. It's like, okay.
Vast is the chasm between the seas you sail and my domain. And yet, across the...
Don't care, Ferryman. That's the first thing I made sure. I was like, I'll still cook you whatever you want. And she's like, I'm not hungry. I was like, are you sure? The ferryman. scrolled way too far forward. Marauder's Arch. That's a Book of the Unclaimed Dead. Ferryman had a lantern. So he sinks his sloop at Marauder's Arch. He's no more need of her. Goes up to the highest peak. Marauder's Arch is just about due north from here. Oh, don't tell me that's... I think... Okay, good. Good. There was an Ashen Lord up there, but they moved. Oh, God. DJ. Oh. Disregard. Wind's blowing the other way. Let's get a flag up. Let's see here. Party boat. That's what I'll do. Okay, so he goes up to his tomb at the top of the highest peak. He lies down staring at the branches overhead. The tree seems near its life's end. How fitting we remain here together. The poison goes down easy as I had been promised. I am the ferryman and my journey is only now beginning. Just a palm tree. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Checking this book. So basically we have to find the ferryman. We've got to dig up his sarcophagus, I think is the word they use. His coffin. And collect the lantern. The lantern will allow us to find the missing souls of the Morningstar crew. This is the Book of the Dead. Interesting. Ooh. I think it was last season, maybe? I think the level 100 reward is a tinted spyglass and allows you to see the actual colors of the phantoms. Like, I think they're regular clothing colors and stuff like that. Might be right. Oh yeah, I'm sitting in real nice. So this is Book of the Missing Souls, basically, and there's Wild Rose and George, which is a tall tale that you are supposed to complete before this one. And then these are the remaining missing souls here. They are the crew of the Morningstar. So there's Dinger, Fontaine, and Captain Slate. Probably park a little closer, but it's fine. I think the chances are we'll get up there. Not great. We have to go to one of the islands I hate the most in the game after this. Old Faithful Isle. It never fails to irritate me. Finding stuff on it is always a pain. Listen, guys, I'm a little busy. Get out of here, clam monster. There's an ammo chest around here. I know there is. I seen it. Maybe? Ammo? Ammo? Maybe it's down here. Let's give it the old... Burp, burp, burp. Watch it, snake. That's a hell of a fog that just rolled in. I can barely see my ship through it. I just miss it. Or is it not up here? Looks like it's not up here. Pardon me, sir. I'm gonna pass by you now. Go get some more ammo. Hold on. I wish I could set them on fire. That would be so nice. Dang it. Can't see him from here. I gotta run all the way back up there. Goodbye. I wasn't sure if it counted this tree up here, so I was like, I'm going to try the next highest tree. And then I'm going to go for it. Come on. Can you just get it open? Just get it up. There we go. Open sarcophagus. I recognize this as the lantern Belle was using. It's the ferryman drinking his poison. Going to his death. Which begs the question, who buried him? Tell you what, not a big fan of that sound effect. Old Faithful, which is basically to the west. Splash south. This is some thick fog. I'm gonna run into so much stuff. Can't see anything. I don't even hear anything. I barely hear the water sloshing against the hull. Black Sand Atoll, coming in hot. Let's take it a touch more south. There she is. Take it more west. Probably too west. No. Skeleton sloop, which I totally didn't see at all. Here we go, Old Faithful Isle, my least favorite island in the game. If it's not my least favorite, it's pretty close. Couple of neat little spots on it. They've done a couple of little things to change some stuff I hated about it, but still. We're supposed to land on the southern side of the island, according to the book. By a pirate's hand, the curse was broken. Fate's command, I should speak with them, judge whether they can help. Whose souls linger at the southern sands of Old Faithful Isle. That's a player sloop over there at that fort. Okay, so there's a chest, or there's a rowboat with some chests in it. Big old skeleton and some other skeletons. They're all charging forward. These are the 3 missing souls. The crew of the Morning Star. They split up and went in different directions. Did all 3 of them head up here? They did, yes. So 2 of them went that way. 1 of them went this way. Let's try to... There we go. Here's skeletons. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, Captain Slate and the big old skeleton. I'm pretty sure it... Or I'm not pretty sure, I know it is. I know it's Captain Grey Marrow. Or just Grey Marrow, the skeleton mold. There we go, he's dead. Get out of here, you. Where's this? Shrine of Flooded Embrace. That's not far from here. They prepare to do battle. Oh. Hold on. I skipped a step. I'm supposed to come up here. That's where they, you know, came over here. Find another spot, or is it just there? So Grim Arrow cut down Captain Slate. They apparently have the ability to transfer souls into boxes. This guy got the key, I believe. He did everyone's favorite thing. Hurled it into the ocean like a jackhole. I'll come back to that because I don't want to jump in the ocean yet. And they buried the chest. If that's north, they buried it on the north Eastern Shore. I apologize, my phone is not on silent because I am on call. So if you hear it go off, normally I mute it during the stream, but I can't. Sometimes you get too close to it and you can't see the sparkle. Hell, it may not be far enough out. Aha, I see it. It's actually looking too far from the spot. Here it is. He didn't get it nearly as far as I thought he did. All right. Come on, I'm busy. I have to run all the way back up here. Maybe not. Go away. I'm busy. Ugh. Bah. Bah. Come on. that. Sorry. 1 second. Okay, come on, come on. It's not like up here, is it? No. Just forget how much of a pain it is to find this chest. I think it's in the same spot every time. It's been so long since I've done it, I don't remember where the stupid thing is. And that map is not terribly helpful. Because we're about as northeast as you can get. Oh, there's ammo right here, though, so I can deal with this jerk bag. Did you fit under there? That's surprising. What is that? Oh, that's where... Okay. That's where I killed that, skeleton captain earlier. Ooh. Ah, I just barely missed it. There we go. It took a hell of a lot longer than it should have. The other ones are easier to find.
Freedom! It's been so long. I'm in your debt, but for now, I must leave this wretched place.
Sorry, I know that's loud. Okay, good, my ship is still there. That sloop is gone. These two went up here. Dinger flew all the way down there. Thank you. Got the key. I've gone too far. Is that all you guys? There goes Fontaine.
Is it over? Is my nightmare finally at an end? Ah, the sweet tranquility of death beckons at last.
All right. That's 2 of 3. Now we just have to go get the guy they flung off of a cliff. I don't want to deal with you, so I'm just going to go ahead and just murder you and walk away. Come on. There you go. Hey, 86. I'll take the gold bags, though. The rest of it, somebody else can have. Is that all of them? Okay, just one? Okay, sure. No problem. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting some rain. Wait a second. Did I go too far? Or did I go exactly as far as I needed to go? And we got a good chunk of rain earlier. I guess most of the... Let me check. Because we're under a tornado watch till 10. Thankfully it hasn't been too bad. Yeah, it looks like it might... Looks like a pretty good chance here in the next hour or two. So it'll probably be just enough time for me to stop streaming. But that means it shouldn't have an effect on... Oh yeah, Peggy, the pirate, came up here. I know what this guy did. Oh, well, I think I know what he did. This is the worst one. It's the most annoying. Okay, I'm all the way up here. Oh, it needs to come up. I don't need to watch it all the way through again. It's up into here to the left. Key shall be mine! Ugh. There it is. I found it. I bashed my face on it. Yeah, I could tell I lined it up right when my face bashed into the skeleton key. There it is. Pretty good. I don't know if I mentioned it on the stream. Spectrum sent a tech out to the apartment today. The guy was here at 8. He was like, "So you're having internet problems?" I was like, "Well, sort of." He kind of looked at me. I was like, well, "Everything's fine now." He said, "Okay, let me pull this up." I was like, "So while you're pulling that up, let me explain." So it's been acting super wonky. You know, so I think my modem's trying to die because our internet's gone out 5 or 6 times this month. You know, first we thought they were minor outages, and then we started logging. Then we logged in to check to see if there were outages in the area, and turns out that in fact there were not. We just didn't have internet. And I was like, okay, so what's it doing? It's like, well, it's acting like it just starts power cycling, and it just does that. Like that's just what it does. It just cycles and cycles and cycles. He's like, okay. I said, it just does that, and it never connects. It just sits there like that. So he pulls it up. He starts looking at it. He's like, everything looks fine. He said, but we'll just give you a new modem just in case. I was like, hey, that works for me. So, because I know there's not a problem with the router. Because all my devices connect to it, they all just tell me there's a DNS error. So we're all on the network. It's just the network isn't connecting to the internet. No, it's too far away. This, besides, I won't even get anything when I finish. It'll just give me some gold in my inventory. I don't know what that sloop's doing. I think they're hanging around watching that brig because they need to get to that outpost to sell. Maybe. Or maybe it's just parked at a different island and the brig's just hanging out. I'm not sure if that's the... Ooh. Oh, fell down. Didn't mean to fall. Okay, didn't take any damage, surprising. That's the best thing about Tall Tales, is just about everything they give you is worthless. So, if that's all you're doing, you don't really have anything on your ship. And some crews will roll up and I haven't experienced it, most of them just roll up and fire on me. some people have... I've heard a lot of stories of people rolling up on people who are just fishing, and they like demand to be allowed to board their ship and check them for treasure, and they're like, we have no treasure. Like, we will board you and verify. And they'll, like, drop your anchor and raise your sails. And so they'll do it. They'll come on board, and they'll just take some cursed cannonballs or something and leave.
Last. I'd almost forgotten the sound of my own beautiful voice. Well, I'm not hanging around here. I'm off.
There's one of the journals. Come on, Clammy. You have to be the worst one. Just kill me already. Yeah. I've heard of people doing that kind of stuff too. Could you slap me or something and take my health down faster than just puking on me? Letting the poison do the work? That's fine, whatever. Kill me faster! So worthless. I hate you, clam monster. I hate you. You tried to strike me and couldn't. Are you done throwing up on me? These are the guys I rescued. Crew of the Morning Star.
You've returned my lantern and proven your mettle by freeing the spirits. But your fate is still tied to the star. Not only her crew, but to the vessel herself. The evil behind these binding curses is a powerful skeleton lord named Grey Narrow, who seeks to claim the shores of gold for himself. He binds those who oppose him so that they may never return aboard my ferry and avenge themselves upon him. To find this Grey Narrow, speak with the shipwright and Daggertooth. She knows the whereabouts of the Morning Star. Secrets.
Sweet. 8,000 gold. Tall Tale completed. So I only need to do this one 2 more times. Completed some stuff. Okay, so that's still going on. Tall Tales, Fate of the Morning Star. Yep, I've completed it 3 times, so I only have to do it 2 more times. Now, let's go get a Breath of the Sea. Let's try a Flooded Embrace. Just south of me. The ship's at Daggertooth. Or around Daggertooth. ships are doing. There's a skelly galleon over there. Turn more south. Get around these rocks. They're at Sunken Grove. That's Daggertooth I just sailed past. Okay, so I need pirate log rep build rats. Sunken Kingdom. I need 14 more. After this, I'll need 13. It's the skeleton galleon. And what's the closest outpost from there? Can I sell it? You know, let's try something. Because I'm on direct line with plunder. I can stop at Stephen Spoils and try to sell it there and see if that gives me a boost. Brooks just hanging out. There's a ship. That's just Merritt's boat. For the adventure, which I have completely given up on. I mean, it's possible they may be doing a quest over there. Well, they may have been doing a quest and disconnected, or somebody is trying to, the boat's just hanging out there while somebody's trying to row or swim somewhere to get the drop on somebody else. It could be any number of things. Well, that's our destination, that spot there. I'm going to sail down over here and see if anybody is working on the adventure. sloop's just hanging out over there, too. Nope. Somebody's doing the nader. Oh god, what did I just do? Somebody's fighting Ralph over there. So this is Merrick's ship, the killer whale. But the killer whale has a different figurehead. It's this lady here, which is, I believe her name is Sarek. That's Merrick's wife. And I'm pretty sure that in the lore of the game, I think Captain Falcor was talking about this, that he's not allowed to sail anywhere. Oh yeah, nobody's doing this. He is not allowed to sail anywhere without her being present, and that's if she's the figurehead, she's there with him. Just a neat little thing. He's still hanging out over there. It's like, skeleton gang. It's literally Merrick's ship we just sailed away from. Like, just now. We just did that. Oops. Yeah, you have to have 5 people. You have to have, yeah, a total of 5 people together to do it. I guess one person could go and collect all of the... Because you have to go and kill each of the... Because there's 5 megalodons. The hungering one, the shrouded... Or, so, well, I'll say that one for last. There's 5 megalodons total. There's the hungering one, the shadow maw, the ancient terror, and the crested queen. And the 5th one is the shrouded ghost. But in order to summon the shrouded ghost, you have to kill and bind the souls of the other 4 megalodons to basically some totem. And then Bell and Merrick do something to them to summon the shrouded ghost. You have to have 5 people together playing the tune that Merrick invented from when they first introduced megalodons, because the only megalodon was the hungering one, and you could summon it at will. You had to play summon the megalodon. Shrine of flooded embrace. Embrace the flood. Okay. Where are you, sirens? I hear you, but I don't see you. Because you're way down there. Is it just you? No, the music's still playing. It can't just be you. Unless one's outside somehow. Nope, there you are. I see you. It's very colorful down here. It's hard to see you. Don't sing. Singing's not allowed. I missed. I don't know how they managed to do it, but Rare loves doing that kind of stuff. Just getting a bunch of stuff summoned and charging after you with glee. This is not very bright. Piece of treasure I really care about is the Breath of the Sea. I was looking to see if there were any other siren gems or anything like that hanging around, because I can sell those to the same place. Why, thank you. I will take a ruby siren gem. Yes. Most indeedly. Yeah. That's usually your reaction when that happens. Rare gets brutal sometimes. Oh, a sapphire breath of the sea. Don't care. It's a breath of the sea. Do 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 do. As long as I sell that. I'll tick another one off my list. I'm not even going to bother searching the rest of the shrine. Don't care. Return to my ship. Oh, hang on. I tabbed over to Lich's stream. She's looking out her window, and people are talking about something. Hold on, I'm gonna... Oh. Disregard. Whatever it is, it's not that big a deal. I think. Hold on. Yeah, I can imagine. I've been that way before. I'm like, what the hell is happening? It's happened on stream once. You know, fighting a couple of people, and then, you know, a megalodon shows up. And in the middle of fighting the megalodon, a skeleton ship rolls up on you. I was running from a Reaper ship, trying to put myself in a position where I could get some kind of tactical advantage and press on them, and then, you know, try to take the fight to them, because they came up on me in a way where I couldn't really do anything about it. And then I was getting to the point where I was gonna start riding the edge of the map. I was gonna sail in there and then just kind of hang out, sail in a little ways, because I should, with my ship being smaller, I should have been able to repair it faster than they could repair their bigger ship, because they were a brig. But in the middle of all that, a kraken spawned on me. On me! Not them. And just blasted me apart. While I was in the middle of fighting the kraken, they boarded me and they helped the kraken kill me. Yep. It's called, people call it getting rared for a reason. RNG just decides, you know what? The die is cast. Alia Yachta est. So I'm going to see if I can sell the Breath of the Sea to the Sea Post. That would be excellent. What are the tall tales around here? Legendary Storyteller. I could probably get a checkpoint out of that one. I only need to do it one more time? Yeah, I could probably get a checkpoint there. Funny thing is, I was thinking about the way I end up playing this game when I've got somebody else with me. When I've got Nathan with me, I'm willing to take more risks, but I'm still not, like, all that willing. We get a brig, and I'm like, oh yeah, we can do this. But then we end up acting like a teenager that just went through a huge, like one of those preteen kids that just went through a huge growth spurt. I mean, huge growth spurt. So they're like kind of gangly, and their arms don't work the way they want them to, and neither do their legs. They're kind of clumsy, and they trip over themselves. That's kind of what happens to us, because like the ship size goes up one, and I'm trying to command a crew, and I'm so used to doing it solo. It's, you know, I'm not as sure of myself. That's what ends up. I mean, and it kind of looks that way sometimes when I go back and watch. I was like, what the hell were we doing? You know, fun stuff. Is that an emerald? Or is that I think that's a trident. Yep. I know I can sell you. So you're going over there. Yeah. Oh, crap. This is the one Merrick is at. I can't sell it here. I have to go to a different one. Because Merrick's not here. he's at the killer whale. When you roll up to him on the killer whale, you're like, yo, dog, I got some stuff for you. And the game's like, no, you can't sell it to him. You got to take it to a sea post. Like, he is a sea post. I don't care about any of that. Bye, barrels. I'm glad you liked my description of how the ship functions when we get an extra person and we move to a brig. God forbid it's a galleon. If it's a galleon, it just compounds the issue. I know what you mean. I try to do the same thing sometimes when I'm watching other people. If I'm watching on the computer, I do. If I'm watching it on my Xbox, then I don't. Because usually I've got the controller turned off and set somewhere else. So the very interesting thing about, okay, let me start over. Oh, it's from the rain. So they've got two things that they do. Yeah, I end up not using the cursed cannonballs very much. I try to, and I mean, I've got a bunch of them right now. Jig ball, helm ball, anchor ball, barrel ball, venom ball, peace ball, and weary ball. One of the better ones to have if you're fighting, it's a galleon, otherwise it's not as worth it. It might be a little more worth it on the sloop because the back of the sloop sits up a little higher out of the water. Yeah. See, I have to fire a couple of shots at him to make sure that I'm going to actually make contact before I try using any of the cursed cannonballs, because I'm like, I have a limited number of these, I got to make sure they hit. But the thing about the ballast ball is it forces the enemy ship, if you get hit with it, it forces you to sit lower in the water. And that's best against a galleon, because if you're pounding a galleon, there's a chance you're not even hitting the bottom. So it actually has the bottom deck and the mid deck. And you can punch a bunch of holes in the mid deck, and water won't come through those until the bottom deck is full. But if you hit him with the ballast ball, it'll sit lower in the water, and all those holes will start dumping water. So it's a really good one to have. But you know, sometimes if you're solo sailing, it doesn't really matter if you don't get the jump on them. I mean, it's not as big a deal if it's a crew of 2 or 3 manning a galleon, but you get 4 people, one guy steering the boat, one guy repairing the boat, and 2 on cannons. You know, it gets rough fast. You could even have one guy steering, one guy on the sails, like adjusting them for maximum maneuverability, and one repairing, and one on cannons, and you just still have one person constantly shooting you. Oh, he's an Athena sloop. They're booking it. Getting away from me. I didn't even want to come this far out. I had to. I'm so excited for next Saturday. So I'm going to stream for a while, and when I'm not streaming, I'm going to do... I may even just try to do something different, where I record with... Because apparently you can record with Streamlabs. I may be able to even edit video. If I can do that, then, you know, I'll have some stuff to put up on YouTube that I don't have anywhere else. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try some new stuff. Can I sell you a Breath of the Sea? I can! Ooh!
Welcome, we're one big happy family here.
Yes, I would like to buy that.
We're having a family meal later. Please join us.
God.
Yeah, bye.
Question is, it's 8:45. Do I think I could still get a checkpoint out of any of the tall tales? I don't think so. Yeah, I could do some fishing. That Athena ship is kind of worrying me a little bit. We'll sail up to Plunder Valley. We're still in the Ancient Isles, so I'll get some leeches. Is there fresh water on Plunder? If there is, I could catch some pondies. I don't think there is. Could catch some isle hoppers out here, though. Isle hoppers. It doesn't say what their favorite bait is. I know I've caught them without bait before, so... A fish, a fish, a fishy, oh. Fish. Ooh. Okay, I'll catch you, Isle Hopper. Hush, DJ. Come on. Not a trophy fish. Just a regular fish. Come on. Go fishing and catch a fish. I have catched a fish. Catch the isle hoppers, you have to be near larger islands. Yeah. Go away, Splashtail. I don't want anything to do with you. Granted, I still need to catch more of you and turn you into the hunter's call, but I'm not interested in you. Not the sea dogs. The hunter's call. Well, I guess I could catch Splashtails. Try to get Hunter of the Ruby Splashtail. I have to catch 50 of those to get that. Ugh. Okay. I've been playing a little Valheim off camera, trying to collect more of those totems so I can do the final boss. I'm gonna have to do that tonight. I've managed to collect none more since the stream. I was looking at places you can find them. Maybe I'm missing something. And I'm like, oh yeah, they spawn in the villages all the time. Look for the purple glow. I was like, what? And I looked at them, and they spawn on the same kind of bone structure I'd found them before. And not a single village I've found has had them. So you gotta be kidding me. Uh-oh. Scratch my eyeball. Tried to escape. Come on. Get tired. Give up. Resign yourself to your fate. Good. It's a good thing fishing doesn't work like it does in Ark. If you touch anything besides, like if you're in third person and you try to touch a button to go back into first person so you can see things a little better, or anything weird like that, breaks the line instantly. You lost the fish. It's weird. Okay, I'll grab another one of you. Make it quick, though. I got your big brother on the stove. It's okay, if I burn it, it still counts. It's not worth as much. Oh, perfect. Don't do that. Oh, God. There's the rain. Holy crap. There wasn't any thunder. There was just rain. There's not any thunder that I could hear. Could be wrong about that, but that's all I could hear. There's just silence. And then rain whipping by at Mach 4. I see. How am I doing? Oh, yeah. Hunter's Call. Okay, there's thunder. Cooking. chicken, pork, snake. I need 3 more pieces of megalodon and I'm done with that. Oh, almost made it. Yeah, I think those are all just auto-populated treasure stashes. Alright, see you Sunday. As long as I don't get a call. Are you kidding me? Okay, come on. Alright, well that's going to wrap the stream up for the evening. I want to thank y'all for dropping by and checking it out. I'll be live again on Sunday from 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am on call this week, so there's a chance that that might not happen. You know, just keep that in mind. If you're interested, make sure you drop by and check out the Discord and my YouTube channel. I do post past streams on the YouTube channel and the Discord, where you can chit chat with me, my friends, and we can see all the stuff I deal with in apartment life. So, thanks a lot for dropping by and checking it out. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your night.